Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you if you want to make in an intro a gliding word or something like that. So we press X to delete. We're going to add text, and to change the text we go to edit mode, click on that, backspace with the cursor and take in the words you want to use. In my case it's kilbz. Go back to object mode again and we're going to text. It's the same as in the first intro, so switch on to fonts windows, fonts, where we're going to choose Cooper Black as a font, so everything changed. I'm going to put center because I want the text centered. We're going to extrude to 0.5, so this gives you a certain thickness of the words, and we're going to size it up to 3, like this. Okay, now we're going to give it the same color and material, so under material over here we're going to choose new blue, where we're going to say over here that's the blue, maximum intensity and specular at maximum. We're going to add a texture, which we're going to give over here noise. We switch to both. On the mapping we use generate, and you see pink sprinkles, so we're going to change that in light blue ones. Okay, and I think we're approximate. No, we've forgotten something. We're going to position the camera again, so camera selection, press N, switch to lock camera view, cursor on the screen, num key 0, and we're going to position the text kilbz where we want it, like this. Okay, if we done that, unlock the camera key, cursor on the screen, press 0 again, and we're going to position the light. That's the next. For that I'm going to choose on the lights over here, spot, like that. And you see this, the spot is not correctly positioned, so to do that we press 7. We're going to bring it in the middle of the text, like this. Now we press 3. We're going to rotate it, press R to rotate it, and we're going to bring it straight. So this line should be straight. If you want to maneuver it very accurately, place your cursor very far from the center and press R, and we're going to give something like this. We're going to position it again over there. Okay, now you can press 1 at your numeric keyboard. And we're going to press R again to rotate it and bring the same line to the center, like that, but it's not straight, so cursor far away from the center, like this. Press R again, and now you can make it like straight like that. Now you see that all words are not included in the cone, so you bring up the light until everything is lighting up. You see everything is in the zone. Now press 7 and you see that this is not centered, so we're going to bring it like this in the center of the words, and we're going to press R so that this line should be straight also. So press R, rotate until you get one line, approximately like that. Now we're going to render, press render, and you see that the word is looking like this. So we go back to 3D, and we're going to bring first of all the background to black, so switch on world, switch on paper sky, and click on that one with the left mouse click and bring it the whole way down to black. So if we render again, you see that there's a perfect black background with something in the front. Now if the lighting is not correctly enough for you, then you can choose lamp, switch to that and put some more energy to it, like this 3. Render it again and you'll see you have more of that. If you want your angle, I'm going to bring back to 3D, and you want the angle less, you can switch over here to the spotlight and say for instance 50. Then you have a more lightning, like the cone will be less than that, so like this. or if you want to pass by your word, you will see less letters. So it's depending a bit on what you want. We're going to render it again, you see. I like mine to be more fancy, so I put in, like here, a cone of 90, so I can bring the light closer to my word. And if we render again, I think it is more looking the word like I want it to be. So it's up to you in that case. Now, before we start, we're going to press, let's say, 7, and to get it straight, everything is straight. We're going to position. This is the line where you get your animation, and the animation is at 0 for the moment. So we're going to bring that end to 80. And why we do that is because I wanted 3 positions, 0, 20, 40, 60, and as last 80. Now, okay, now we press 1, and we're going to change the angle because we want to start with a black screen. Okay, the K is on the left side, so we press 1 again. So we have to press R to rotate, and we're going to bring the light completely outside the word, like this. We're at position 0, so at position 0, we press I, and we choose rotation. So we're going to lock the rotation, and we're going to press I again, and we're going to lock the location also. You see, these two are lighting up yellow. Okay, now we bring it to position 20. At position 20, I want the first half of it lightening up. So what we're going to do is we press R again. We're going to bring it down like that. So this is straight. And now I press I, and I'm going to lock rotation. The rest is still at the same position. Now I go to 40. We're going to do the same. So we press R again. We're going to bring down the second line. The second line straight. And we're going to press I again. Sorry, cursor on the screen. Press I again. We're going to lock rotation again. You see yellow again. We're going to bring it at position 60. This left mouse click, of course. We're going to press R again, where we're going to bring up that one over here as straight as possible. We're going to press I again, where we're going to lock rotation again. And at the end, I'll bring it to 80, where I press R again, and I bring it out of the screen like this. I'm going to press I again, where I'm going to lock again the rotation. Now everything is ready for the animation. So to do that, we go to render animation, where first of all the output will be at the temporary directory, or in my case, and I want it in RV raw format. And now I let the animation run. I'll come back when the animation is ready. So now the animation is done. To see what it gives you, you go to render and you say play rendered animation. There's open a window's open, and you got the result of your rendering, and you see what you got over here. Now I'm going to show you another thing, which will give you another animation. I'm going to lock that one, and we go back over here to 3D. I'm going to press 1 again, and we go back to position 0. Okay, everything jumps to the position that we have over here. But what I'm going to do now, at position 20, I'm going to reposition the light. Let's say we start over from here. So I'm going to press I again, where I'm going to lock rotation, because I want the rotation looking like this, but I want the position like it is for the moment. So I press I, location also. Thus rotation and location will be locked now. At position 40, I want it to be looking like this. Let's say in the middle. I want to rotate it again, like it was, like this. And you'll see that the light, the most shiny light, will be on the last letter. So to lock everything, I press I, rotation, and I, location. I'm going to do the same at position 60, where we're going to say, okay, I'm over here. We're going to press R again, straight, like that. We're going to lock rotation and lock location. At position 80, we're going to do the same. We're going to bring it out of everything. Sorry, forgot. Press R again. We're going to bring it like this, going a little further, and you will see that everything will be still in lightning, but less lightning. So I press I location, I rotation. Now if I let this render, animation render, I come back with the result of that one. Okay, this is done. Let's render and let's play the animation. You see, you get a totally different result, and we're going to do a last thing. We're going to bring it back at position 0, where we're going to say at this position we start, and we're going to say okay, lock location and lock rotation. We're going to bring it somewhere over here. We're going to press rotate like that directly in the middle. Not every little line. Okay, we're going to press I rotation, I location, and now I'm going to bring it up much further, so it will be much darker, like this. So I can press I location, I rotation. At sorry, forgotten to switch it. It's sorry. We're going to do it again. Press R like that, out of the screen, like this. We're going to press I location, I rotation. We're going to switch to 20, where we want it like that, very close. R, where every letter is on it, but very narrow to the text, like this. So everything is okay now. I location, I rotation. At position 2 I want it rotated again, like that, but much further, so it will be much darker. So I location, I rotation. At position 60 I want it over here, closer again, rotate it like that. So I will lock I location, I rotation, and at position 80 I want everything dark, so I present rotation like that again, outside the screen. It's not important your angle, etc. So I press location, I rotation. Now I let the animation do his work again, and we come back when this is done. So the animation is done proximally, so we go back to render play animation again. The screen pops up again, and you see there's a totally different thing. So if you play around with everything I show you, you can make lots of different intros, blinking letters, blinking words, make them more colorful, less colorful. You can also do the same thing with changing the letter colors, things like that, but this will be done, the changing of letters will be done in my next video. So thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.